kill? Yes, she can, but she's got to be worried about her survivability as well. Where's the Sanking? Where's the Shaker? Shaker is dead for now, so no more stun. Link gonna just run out. Still no upgrade to that boost. Basically would have been just instrumental in terms of getting those kills there, but still okay for now, and I gotta say that might be a victory for SK. It was 2 for 2. Rasa and Sanking went down, but Spectre was the one that's getting most of the kills there, I think.
Yeah, that was a huge Echo Slam by the Earthshaker. That was literally the only spell that he could cast instantly to put down a mini stun to stop that SK ulti. It's very, very close. It was a good play by Mania, but you know, not quite fast enough on the epicenter. Not much he could do about that. The Echo Slam is instacast, and that interrupted the epicenter, and that literally would have swung or switched the entire team fight there. And now it looks like Windrunner might go down on the top. Queen of Pain gets a kill on the Rasta once again. He's just dying like crazy this game.
Oh, May waiting for the cooldown of that second Scream of Pain, and it looks like Mike gets shackled up here, and he's still going for it. What a play, aggressive play from May. And here comes a hot hit from the Spectre, trapped between Fissure Block and a Spectre. Not the best play you want to be. Spectre picks up a killing spree here, got the Vanguard finish, and looks like he's not going to be upgrading his boots, going to be going straight for a Relic. And so far, it seems like SK does have the advantage, but the difference here from this Mineski game and the last one I cast in Mineski, right from the get-go, they're saying we want to play aggressive, we want to win the game. And despite the fact that they're up against, you know, Spectre Rasa, who is supposedly the aggressor, Mineski is holding themselves fine. They are down by 3 kills, but I think they could catch up very easily because we've been seeing some very beautiful chained up AI Blast combo into, you know, Fissure, Scream of Pain, and they get free kills literally, so.
Yeah, and Broodmother does pick up another tower on the bot lanes. This gives them actually it equals up the tower advantage. A little bit rough for them, but they need to take as many towers as possible to get their advantage up. But with that Shen Rasta, like we said, that does give them the hard carry, but the allowance to be able to push down towers if people get out of position. So there is a Sentry Ward on the mid lane, going to be guarding against any invisible heroes there, but Ancient Apparition is swinging around. They're going to try to grab the regen rune, but is the Chen going to be able to disable it? He's going to do the cold feet on the high ground, but I think he's fine. He will be able to pick that up for free. And that's a nice pickup for him. And it looks like Rasta trying to get a kill on the top lane as well. Queen of Pain and Earthshaker in position.
Yep, right now what Mineski is doing a very good job of it. They're not really allowing the Rasa to establish himself in any lane. Rasa for the past, I think, 5 minutes or so has not been able to push down on tower. Even these are really easy to pick off tower on the top lane. He's been looking, he's been trying, but unable to get a gank off and then transition into a tower push. Mineski always have that really good hero movement around, and I do believe they are going to try their best to defend this top lane. Queen of Pain will have the Sonic Wave up in just a bit, so they should be able to defend this, and they're gathering around. Do they have a smoke is the question? I don't think so, and here we go. AI Splash is going to go on the top lane. He's pinging like crazy here. It's not going to hit too much of anything. Mass Serpent Wards is dropped, and I do believe tower might get go down, but Crystal Maiden and the Queen of Pain will be able to deny this if they choose to do so. They're not going to go for it. Sand King or Shaker's going to go down for now. No, still alive, but I think he's going to get picked off by the Spectre. A couple more hits is going to do it. Crystal Maiden going to help out a little bit. Hand of God comes in right now. Main is going to get another Burrow Strike, and I do believe SK, wow, Spectre, he just got a double kill in that fight. He's up to 3,600, and I do believe SK is going to keep on pushing with this one.
Yeah, that's a huge win there for the Spectre so far. I mean, 15 minutes, 16 minutes in the game here. All he has is a Boots and a Vanguard, and he's getting a double kill. That was really huge. Good diving by them. And the dagger is coming after the Ancient Apparition. If there was another stun man, he would die, but looks like nothing is going to get off there. Mania, no Blink Dagger yet, just a Bracer with a Stout Shield and the Arcane. He's going to shoot an A ulti. It's actually going to miss everybody there, a slightly misuse there, but it's not a huge deal. They can now take down this tier 2 tower since Queen Pain is still dead for 10 seconds. But when she comes back up, is she going to get there in time to have another team fight?
I don't think so. Glyph is down right now. Crystal Maiden trying her best to drop her nukes down, but she's only got level 2 on that Nova, so not doing enough damage. And there's a Fissure, maybe drop down to do a little bit of damage. Still no deny attempt from the 2,600 heroes. It's going to get denied. Shaker's trying to walk in for an Echo. No, he doesn't even have Echo. And no idea what he's doing. And here comes Maina getting that ultimate on 3 hero. And we might actually just see an early Rax attempt. They do have the mono regeneration through the double arcane boots. And it looks like they're going to just keep staying. Mass Serpent Ward's going to be up in 19 seconds. Or they could transition to push the mid lane. That might be a lot easier done. It looks like they're going to stay on top, trying to push this advantage home, and Mass Serpent Wards is going to get dropped in just about a couple seconds. They got the chain creeps. Sand King do a very good job in terms of killing all the creeps. And Mineski, just like 3 minutes ago, where this was a fairly even game, and this game just completely turned around. There's a Mass Serpent Wards, and this tower is not long for life.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake by those 3 support players, or at least the squishy heroes. Who's going to get caught by themselves? Crystal Maiden, what was she doing there? I don't even know, but I mean, the Airstriker wanted to deny the tower. I think that's what he did. He did a fissure. He tried to run in to deny the tower, and he got hexed by the Rasta, and that was an absolute mistake. And wow, Queen of Pain goes down now. This Rex is gone, man. They keep throwing heroes in one by one and getting picked off. They're not waiting until all 5 end up team fighting. I'm really surprised that I'm seeing this error coming out of Mineski here.
Broodmother is going to come back, and that alone will defend this, I guess. Jules going for it. Miguel does have quite a bit of spells, and they're going to keep chain stunning him. He might actually go down if he's not careful enough. And here comes the haunt in from the Spectre, who, by the way, does have the Radiance right now, and they just found out, oh shoot, how are we going to deal with this one now? SK Link does not care. He's going in. He's actually could just right-click down the Rax with the help of Miguel. Rax is very, very low HP, 400 left. It's like, you know, like its life depends on it, regenning it up. But here comes a right-click from the Radiant Heroes, and they're going to get a very, very early and very, very easy Rax. 8 Blast comes in right now. And who's that TP? Is it the Shaker? Yes, Shaker comes in right now. But again, Chain Stun coming from SK. Shaker's going to go down. Mecha already up. No, that was Arcane. That was Arcane. And keep in mind, they still have Hand of God coming off cooldown fairly soon, so that's going to help out. As we see May trying to fight 1v3. Sand King comes in again. His stuns are just getting absolutely everyone. Link gets yet another double kill. Jules gets a couple kill. This game's over.
He is hitting so hard right now, it's ridiculous. With that Desolate, he was like 3-shotting the Crystal Maiden and the Ancient Apparition. Broodmother's doing a really good job slowing him down, but that dispersion damage is still going through, and he's still not dying, man. 100 HP left over. Is Queen of Pain going to chase this? I assume she will. There's the blink. There's another Scream of Pain. She does get the kill, just barely. And Sand King coming through. Going to try to get a kill on the Queen of Pain. He does get it with Caustic Finale going off. And then he will TP out immediately. Broodmother has no chance of stopping him.
How annoying is Mania?
Yeah, that was a really good play.
On a scale of 1 to a trillion.
Well, he didn't do extremely well in the lane because of good play from the Brood and the Crystal Maiden, but now he's doing very well.
Right, man. Just in the team fights, he's just dropping out. Epicenter on 3 hero Brutal Strike, always there to help out. And right now, SK up by 1 Rax, up by 12 kills, whole bunch of farm assume, gold difference sharp, immense 1300 difference in just 20 minutes in. So, I mean, that just tells the tale. Mineski, they don't have the late game advantage either. I mean, Broodmother is going to give you a bit of pressure, but I think she's kind of reaching her prime, and Spectre, what is that, a 17-minute Radiance? That's one of the earliest Radiance there is on a Spectre. So I think Mineski's really in big trouble here.
Yeah, it is always really tough to run those strategies where you don't have a hard carry. It's like you're really fighting against the clock, even made worse so by a hero like Spectre, who is just all around tough to kill. It doesn't take a ton of skill to play Spectre once you get the items. You just kind of dagger a guy and right-click him until he dies, kind of a thing. And will Windrunner be able to get a good shackle off? Almost. I was hoping for that shackle, but it doesn't even matter. Mania ends up using his ulti, getting another 2 kills on the support heroes, and this is just going to continue the push. I think they're just going to leave top by itself. It will push down naturally, and if they can direct the attention of Mineski to different lanes, you know, they're going to lose that range Rex shortly. And so they're going to try to take the top Rex now, or the bot Rex, sorry, and this tier 2 tower has absolutely no chance of survival.
Yep, and since we're only 20 minutes in, the respawn time is fairly quick, but I do believe there's a Mass Serpent wards up. Yes, it is up on the Shadow Shaman. He's going to drop it for this Rax, and I think Glyph is still down for now. Yeah, 6-minute cooldown on the Glyph. No, there's a Glyph, excuse me. And regardless, they're going to bring down this tower. Broodmother, does he have a TP scroll is the question. He does, but really, Broodmother, not the best in terms of tower defense, but we'll see. Inspector and the rest of the team will be right-clicking this Rax. No resistance coming from Mineski, and Mineski is about to go down 0-2 in today's Premier League.
Yeah, and SK just played it very, very well. I love their picks. The Rasta Chen I thought was very, very smart. All of their other picks pretty standard. Not that unusual to see SK or a Windrunner, of course, but with that Chen and that Windrunner, they're allowed to push the lanes. Broodmother did get a really fast tower, but they were able to trade towers in other places, and that kept their gold levels at decent amounts so that they could have pretty good team fights in the early game. So I thought they did very, very well in this game.
Yep. Broodmother trying his best to do whatever he can. Push the Creepy Libyan really, really far out. Looks like he's going to be pushing the bot as well. Looks like SK wanted to go for Roshan, but they're going to go right back on that bot lane, and I do believe Mineski is in for a very rude awakening.
I love Spectre picking up power treads at this point. She doesn't really need the chase or the early advantage, and Crystal Maiden gets picked off once again, going to fall into blocks of ice. Just a bracer and boots on her. She actually maxed out the aura, which is kind of a really old skill build now, especially considering that there are some arcane boots on her team. I believe both Earthshaker and that AA both have them.
Yep, and that's why I was really questioning, like, do you really need max aura? I think the max spell would have been really helpful early on. May getting focused by 3 of 4. drops her ultimate before she dies. Did she get any kills? I think she got a kill on Shadow Shaman, but that's a buyback right now. And here we go, Shaker in a little bit of trouble. He's going to back off for now. Mania very low HP. Here comes the Broodmother. This is kind of the last hurrah. Spectre not in the fight yet, but of course she can join anytime she wants to. And here comes the Queen of Pain, and the fight is going to happen. As we see, Jules very, very low HP. He's going to go down to a single right click from Mania. There you go. He drops an Orchid, so Mania's going to be useless for a bit, but the Spectre is just chasing everyone down right now. And there you go. This is going to be the game.
3 heroes go down, immediate buybacks from somebody that was Ancient Apparition buying back, but they will call good game.
Yep, that is a GG. Of course, this is Premier League, so it's a best of 2 series. We will not be having a third game. SK winning both games was going to put them up 3 points, and that's going to be a good addition. We're gonna have coverage after today's broadcast in terms of who's leading and who's not. And Mineski, they still have 2 more games, so a rough start for them as they're going to be playing XP now, Lotus team. And it is currently, I believe, midnight here at Philippines, and they just lost 2 games. I don't think they're the happiest camper around.
Yeah, I'm afraid to look at the chat to see the rage coming up. But somebody immediately look, lag is not the problem. They just got outpicked and outplayed, and I would agree with that.
Yep. Well, lag might be a problem. There was some, one person. Well, I don't know. Like they on the top lane, they just kind of threw in one hero at a time, and that was really questionable. So, of course, I'm Luminous from DotaCom, Joining me is Purge from GhostGamer.net. So you guys could check us out on our respective website, or you could check us out on YouTube. If you search Purge or Luminous, you should be able to find us.
Yep.
Of course, the Premier League Facebook page is giving away 10 beta keys for Dota 2. So if you guys are interested in that, I really recommend you check that out.
Wow, that was a big ulti.
Yep.
That was a really big ulti. By SK. Yeah, so thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. And we'll be coming, you guys, with XP versus Mineski fairly soon. Thank you for guys joining us for so far. If you guys missed any games, you can check us out on DotaCom for the VODs. We have them updated fairly quickly. And as a
so do you have any more games coming shortly?
Yes, we have XP versus Mineski.
Okay.
So I don't know when that's gonna start because, well, players are on time, and Dota seems like to not be on the same sentence. But
yeah, that's
we'll
true.
see.
Depends on the team, but
Depends on the team, yeah. So thank you guys for joining us, and I will be back very